Hungry? Order your favorite meals and drinks from hundreds of restaurants through the best app and have your food delivered to your doorstep. Download the AfriDelivery app now.
Okay, so mentally, this is what you are doing now.
Yeah, so now, man, I was like, first of all, I started drinking. And it got so bad. So bad. It became a daily thing now. Yeah. So now you're stressed. Your phone, you never pick it up. I never picked up my calls, ever.
But did not mean you'd lose business.
No.
Or COVID is the only thing helping you.
COVID, I don't know. And also, I mean, the guys, I left. Now I used to push things. They can't just resign, you know. I think they also felt for me and decided, let's stick by this. So they stuck around. And I started now, I got used not to talking to people. So I started, the first thing I need to do is accept this. At some point I left the business. I packed my stuff and I left.
To go where?
To go back home and sit on my sister's couch.
You went?
I left. I woke up in the morning and said, I'm out. I said, you're now in charge.
What?
Yeah. Don't call me. There's a time I had joined a meeting and my BP shot up instantly. It was a virtual meeting. It was a Lafarge meeting. And man, I got sick instantly. So my sister came and closed the laptop. And that's how I left that meeting. So I had cancelled my Lafarge contract too.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, it got bad.
It got bad because I think I was at a phase where I felt like I couldn't go and ask for better terms. And I felt like everybody had taken advantage of me. So I took it personally. Yeah. And I got so frustrated, man. Because I thought I used to provide value, but I never used to get the value back. Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. So I got frustrated. I started hating people, partners. Even when they're calling to say hi, it's like, no, don't call me. Don't. Oh.
Yo, this was serious mental issues.
Yeah, it was.
This is not it's not a laughing matter.
It was insane.
So you go to Kenya, you leave the business being run by somebody here.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm done. Don't call me. Don't text me. And the guys don't call and they don't text, but they're on the ground. They're burning. They're going mad. People are starting to lose confidence. The employees themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens after that? Or no, what happens how do you deal with this? Okay, in fact, I really want you to talk about this mental health of entrepreneurship because no one talks about it.
People don't talk about it. And you shouldn't be embarrassed, ashamed of talking about it. Man, failure is part of the process. It's actually very important.
But it's easy for you to say that now because are you out of it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You see, because you're out of it, it's easier. So what would you advise somebody who is now in it? Business is going crazy. They have loans, KRAs on their.
Yeah.
The government is on their self.
First of all,
suppliers.
I wouldn't tell them to stay sane, but I think you need to physically get yourself off that environment. Even if you have to go somewhere, you can just sit with someone that you know will ground you. That's why I went to my sister's house, because I know at my sister's house I can't just drink. I mean, I knew in Kenya there was a lockdown, so I couldn't just go out and go crazy. Yeah, go to an environment that will ground you to the point where you can sleep sober and wake up sober.
Because the alcohol had become an issue.
It has become an issue, yeah.
Or it was your escape.
Yeah, and I was alone. It's just me and my house and my dog.
Oh.
Yeah. And even through this, it's actually lucky that I didn't even think of going into drugs, because even through this, it's not that I can't afford what I want or what I need. I still can. My life is still pretty okay. Yeah. So I was still okay. It's just that I decided, the same thing for me to do is just leave, go home.
Okay.
Sit with my sister for a few days, laugh with my brother.
And you told them what's going on?
They knew.
Or you didn't? How did they know?
They knew I was stressed.
Oh, but they may have not known the details, but they knew.
Yeah. And I disconnected myself also from them a lot. Like, and some of those things you never recover from. Like that disconnect I had is still there to this day. Yeah. So you cut yourself off most of the things, but it's hard for you to come back to them. You can't just wake up and walk into it like it's the norm. No. And let me tell you something. Have you ever been so anxious that you feel pain? Yeah, that was me every day. You get anxiety, you get so stressed to the point where your back starts hurting. I mean, stress is a medical issue, man. Yeah.
I mean, I've been entrepreneurial stress
Yeah.
and I happily shut down the business to get away from it.
Yeah, it can kill you easily. You feel your body breaking down.
You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're just staring and thinking, and you're in your thoughts. How am I going to get this supply, these bills, these employees paid?
Yeah, my best time was always at night when nobody's calling me after 10, and I used to sit there, I get my glass of whiskey, and I would have a good time watching a movie. I'd watch everything on Netflix.
What do you call that thing that you're watching? What's that thing you're watching in the ghetto?
How Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
I repeated it. I started it and finished it. All of it. And I started Prison Break. I finished it.
What?
Yeah, I used to watch stuff from 10 when we closed shop all the way to 2, 3 in the morning. Okay, at some point the light found me there sitting on the couch.
Okay, what was it? Is it the fear that you can't get the money, make the money back to pay? Is it the sadness that the people who have been trying to help are stealing from me? What is it?
It's the fear of losing it all. Yeah. You lose your reputation. First of all, you work so hard for your reputation. And then now you hear, 1 or 2 suppliers are saying this about you.
Starts spiraling down.
Yeah. And now you're like, you think about the worst.
And you're a foreigner.
And I'm a foreigner, yeah.
I've not even asked this question. Did being a foreigner play a part in being a hindrance in your business growth or in?
Yeah, of course. It's a big issue.
It is, huh?
Yeah, especially when it comes to you looking for capital.
Aha.
Yeah, because you can't. First of all, I mean, in Kenya I do have collateral, but in Zambia I don't. So if it was me getting the cash flows that I have, I can walk into any bank and get money instantly like this. But here you can't. Yeah.
Wow.
So unless, and this has always been my challenge. I remember I tried it. I got some feedback. I didn't even want to think about it because of how complex it sounded. But all these banks have branches everywhere in Africa. I don't understand how we can't use,
like ABSA.
Yeah, I don't understand why I can't use my collateral and use let's say use dollars and I secure it secured there and I use it here. We should be able to do that.
Oh, you have collateral in Kenya.
Yeah, a lot.
So you want to use that collateral to get a loan in Zambia.
You should be able to do that.
If the bank has a branch there.
If the bank is a Pan-African bank, or like you normally say, connecting Africa. Because if you're working 24/7, making sure we're able to send back our money Kenya, why can't you make it easy for us the other way around?
That is powerful.
Yeah, because these guys, I mean, they're always, even these MNOs, they're always saying, we're now breaking these borders. That is their core purpose, right? But let me tell you, these borders, they're a huge restriction to any businessman. Huge. Because now, people like us, the only option you have to raise money is to dilute your equity. And that's how you lose ownership of your businesses.
And that's how the business dies.
That's how the business dies. Because if the owner is not invested, everything else is out.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
So, if there could be a way for you to leverage on your collateral, which you have, just in a different
there should be
country,
there should be.
For you to get financing within this market.
Within any market in Africa, there should be MOUs between these banks. There should be.
Or even a company that just does it.
Yeah, there should be.
Offers
Because you can hold collateral anywhere. Yeah. If you own it, you own it.
You've just given somebody a business idea.
If you're an organization, you should be able to own such. But for us, I mean, once you get to a certain point of growth where you need capital injection, unless you raise from a private investor, forget about it.
Which talks about equity.
You devaluing yourself.
In this time, had people come and offered you, had people come and try to become partners within your business?
Yeah, I've always had that. Yeah, I've always had people trying to become partners, but they always dilute and tell me, "Oh, I'll give you 4 bikes for 10% of your business." I'm like, really? A business you've invested all your time, 6 years, people are offering you, man, can you imagine?
$4,000.
$1,000.
For 4% of your business.
4% of it, yeah.
1,000. They're valuing your business at $100,000.
Yeah.
Crazy. With the kind of revenues that you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you come out of this? So what happens now? You're in Kenya. That's where you've left this story.
Yeah. So I decided to come back, and my family was very highly against it.